Apostle Rakar, I'm going to say Barakatah Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. I'm back up once again. I have to apologize to all you brothers out there that follow my videos. I've been down, I've been down for like 2 weeks because pretty much I moved. I moved from one area to a whole new area. I moved into a whole new town. So all last week, I had to I had to cut the Wi-Fi off, right? Or the week before even. These past 2 weeks, I haven't put no videos up. I've been a little absentee because my Wi-Fi, I don't have Wi-Fi anymore. Because when we moved out of the old place, I had to shut the Wi-Fi over there. And also I was in the process of moving, which has been a hellified process. And then I'm in my new place and I'm waiting for them to connect my Wi-Fi. So pretty much I had to come to, I have the brother here with me, Bishop Karab. I call him Captain Karab. The brother's here with me, and he's going to do a little reading for me. This is a little impromptu video, make some points, but I just wanted to explain to you brothers, you haven't seen my videos up in about a week. That's the reason why. So I'm over here. The spirit was on me heavy. I had to get these videos going, man. So I'm here, man. I'm going to try to throw up some videos through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And like I said, Lord willing, hopefully this week my Wi-Fi will connect and I can start throwing up my videos consistently. All right, brothers? So anyways, man, I'm sitting here. I was here with the brother, Karab, Bishop Karab. Another brother was here with us. We was just sitting here before we put the camera on, and we were just convoing on different things that vex us, man. So the title of this video, I'm going to entitle this video, People Have to Die. People have to die. Okay, because in this world we living in, everything, like Solomon said, King Solomon said, everything is a vexation. Everything is a vexation of spirit, man. Everything you see from the minute you wake up, you turn on the TV, you see some abomination shit. You go online, YouTube, you see some abomination shit. You go out in the street dealing with Esau and these other nations and you wicked ass 2/3. Everything you see, everything is a vexation of spirit, like King Solomon said in the scriptures, man. And the reason is people have to die. And we was just sitting there talking about some scenarios of things that we saw. The brother, the Bishop Karab here, he was telling a story about how he was in a restaurant, I guess the other day, was it?
A while ago.
A while ago. Okay, and he saw like a little girl, it was a couple, so-called Hispanic couple. They was in a Brazilian restaurant, and they had a little girl, a little 2-year-old little girl, and the little girl was in the store like tweaking, shaking her ass, and the parents, I guess they thought it was cute. On Facebook, you look on Facebook and you see these goddamn little girls, little black girls. It's mostly little black girls and they nigger woman mother. They little girls shaking their ass and dancing all sexy, and the little girls are 5, 6 years old. But then when a pedophile comes along and snatch them up and do things with them, then that's so terrible. But you're teaching these little girls how to be hot in the ass, how to be little sluts at a young age. You see 2 faggots kissing, all kind of wickedness, man. So you people got to die. And you're going to die. Because we coming up in the times now where Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man, he going to start wiping the floor with you niggas. Primarily, and everything starts with our people, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to have the bishop give me Ezekiel 9 and 4, man.
It's the spirit, so I got it.
Yeah, con. Because that's an appropriate scripture. Now, we've been bringing these scriptures out for years, man. But we're getting closer to the time where those prophecies are actually going to start taking place, man. Okay, Jeremiah 16:16, all that, man. Please, brother.
This is Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Through the midst of Jerusalem is talking about you Israelites, man, wherever you may be. Not Jerusalem over there, our homeland per se. Wherever in the planet you Israelites might be that are wicked and that are going off. Okay? The city represents Jacob, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay? Because before we got to the land of Jerusalem, during the time of Moses and Joshua and Caleb and all of them, that land belonged to the Canaanites, to the Hamites. But we went in by the power of the Heavenly Father and took over that land and made it ours because it was us. Why did it become sacred? Because we came there and made it sacred. Okay? Right, go ahead, brother.
And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's what we doing. The men of the Lord, the brothers that are teaching this word, pushing the word, all throughout the earth, man. Setting the mark on the foreheads. How are we doing that? By pushing the word, by teaching this word, man. That's how we doing it. With the mark that we're setting upon the forehead is the word. And the forehead, which represents your spirit. That's where your spirit dwells, in your head. Okay, if we present the word of the Lord to you and you deny the word of the Lord, then then that means the Lord ain't dealing with you. But the brothers that hear the word and accept it and take it in, then that means the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with you, man. So then the mark is the word, this knowledge that we're teaching, according to the scriptures. Go ahead, brother.
And to the others he said in my hearing,
the others that don't want to hear the word of the Lord or don't accept it,
go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
That's right. You know what that's representing? Them death angels, man. The death angels that the Most High is setting up. That's going, and those death angels going to use whatever means to bring judgment upon you wicked niggas. Whether he used the so-called white man, the other nations, or use other wicked Israelites to take y'all out by any means. Okay, meaning wherever Israel is that ain't right, that have denied the word of the Lord. Okay, death is going to seize upon you. Go ahead, brother.
Slay utterly old and young.
Slay utterly old and young. So the Most High have no preference of age. That means if you're an old-ass 80-year-old woman, 100-year-old woman, 100-year-old man, oh, that's an old person. The Most High going to kill. You're just going to die in a horrible manner. Little-ass kid, 2 years old, a baby. Okay, the Most High going to have terrible things happen to you. Whether he put the spirit on these devils, which he's going to do, to come and kill you. Like I always said, man, when martial law is set up out here, them stormtroopers come, they're going to kick in your door. They're going to take your kids. They might just shoot you and your kids. They ain't going to have no pity on these little kids. And most of these little kids are monsters any damn way. Shoot you, shoot your woman, grab your little son and your little daughter up in their Spider-Man and what they call it, Dora the Explorer pajamas, and fling them in the back of a truck and take them to a concentration camp and torture your kids to death. These are the realities of things that's going to happen, man. Go ahead, brother.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Maids mean young women. A maid means a young woman. That's what it means, a maiden. A maiden is a young woman. A lot of these little girls, these young women, you see them, they're nothing but whores and sluts in the street. Spreading diseases, being sluts and hoes, creating mischief. So these little, opening their mouth, these little loudmouth bitches in the street, they up in the clubs, shaking their ass, being lesbians, being sluts. The Most High gonna kill a lot of you women. A lot of you women are gonna die. You Israelite women of the tribes primarily. Go ahead, brother.
And little children.
And little kids. Like I said, these little 5-year-old, 6-year-old little kids, you see them, they're little monsters. That's why the scripture says menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Go ahead, brother.
And little children and women. But.
Hold on. And women. So it mentioned women twice. Because a maiden is a woman, a young woman. And then so the Most High mentioned women twice. Like he came back and said, and women. Because you women ain't right. A lot of you women, the majority of you women are just wicked, wicked, wicked. You all about iniquity, man. A lot of you women, you got husbands or men, and you cheating on them, running around with another man, being wicked, being lesbians. A lot of you women, and the reason why what destroys men are women. Women bring you down, really, man. Okay? The reason the jailhouses are filled up with a lot of Israelite men, okay, meaning Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are in the jail system, primarily you so-called Negroes and Hispanics, because of some woman, whether it be your mama or it be some other bitch in the street that you was dealing with. You see what I'm saying? Y'all wicked. A lot of them niggas are there. You got a lot of Jake is locked up because of a woman. They was with some woman, and they found out they caught their woman cheating, and maybe they killed her, and killed the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or like whatever. Or the woman got them involved in some beef. A lot of times, man, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of beef that goes down in the streets is over women. If it's not over drugs, it's over a woman. And the cemeteries are filled up with a lot of Negroes and Hispanics, okay, because of women. Like I said, you might meet a woman and you mess around with her, man, and then you find out she got a man, but you didn't know she had a man. So a lot of dudes died innocently because they committed adultery unknowingly. And then the dude rolled up on another guy. I had an uncle that happened to, man. This is back when I was a kid in the 80s. He got shot. The Lord was with him. The Lord had mercy on him. He ain't died. But and he told me the story. But I remember as a kid when it happened, he got shot. He could have died. The Lord had mercy on him. But then years later, as a man, he told me this. He told me the complete story. It's like, yeah, man. As an uncle, he was just trying to school me. Like, yeah, Jay. This is like years ago. Dude, man, watch these bitches, man. Yo, these women that get you killed, man. Because, yeah, man, he met this woman, and then she took him back to the crib. He up in the room laying it out. And next thing you know, he hearing a nigga coming through the door with keys. You know what I mean? The bitch she didn't mention to him that, oh, yeah, I have a man and we live together. And the nigga came through and then started shooting. You know what I mean? So these women, they'll get you killed. That's why in Ezekiel, the Most High said, and the women. He reiterated that. Because a lot of women, there's going to be a lot of, and then these women are wicked, they're unruly, they're out of order, they're filled up with pride. You understand? So judgment going to come upon you women, man. Go ahead, brother.
And little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Come not near any man upon whom is the mark. There's the knowledge of the most. The angels ain't going, the elect, that goes back to the elect. If you have the elect, the mark is the knowledge. Yahweh Shai and the angels ain't going to touch you, man. They're going to say, oh, okay, no, he's good. He's like the Terminator. The Terminator, in other words, the Terminator, right? You watch that movie, The Terminator, or those Terminator movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, really, going back to like really the original, the first one, the Terminator, he was out for his target. There were lots of people around, but the Terminator wasn't killing everybody. He was just looking for his target. If you wasn't on his target list, then he didn't bother you. Unless you tried to get in his way. If you tried to get in his way and impede his mission, yeah, he'll kill you. But as long as you didn't bother him, if you wasn't his target, his designated target, he wouldn't bother you. So that's them angels, man. So the people that the angels ain't gonna bother are not on their designated hit list. But the people that's on that hit list, you gonna get it. So a lot of you people are gonna die. And primarily the 2/3 of Israel, man. And you crackers and these other nations. Y'all gonna get served out here, man. Was that it?
But come not near upon any man who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin
at my sanctuary. It's gonna start with Israel, and Israel, the Israelites are the sanctuary of the Most High. So so the 2/3. When death comes out here, you Jakes, you tribes, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all gonna be dying at phenomenal rates, and we at that time now, man. Because this dude Trump has already showed that he's not playing. He sent the soldiers down there to the border. So Trump is ready to kill Israelites. And read on. And also, too, it's talking about beginning my sanctuary. Read on, brother.
It says, then they began at the but come not near upon man upon whom is the mark.
Yep, any man whom is the mark. And begin at my sanctuary. Read on.
Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
That's right. So you know where the Most High gonna really start? He gonna really start with Israel, meaning the Israelites that's in the truth. Because you got a lot of guys, a lot of guys that they came into the truth. They actually woke up to the fact they were Israelites. They came into the school back in the days in 1 West in Harlem. They put garments on and they went out teaching, and then they left off from doing the work of the Lord. Okay? Or they call themselves still doing the work of the Lord, but they're wicked as all goddamn hell. Okay? Misleading the congregation, ripping off the congregation. You see what I'm saying? So, these are the niggas that's going to get judged first. I can mention certain names, but y'all have heard the names before. Okay? So the Lord going to start with a lot of wicked niggas like that. Give me Jeremiah 16:16 real quick, and I'm going to close it on that. Unless you had something else in mind that was good. Like if you got something else in mind, feel free to interject it.
Okay, no problem.
But if not, you give me Jeremiah 16:16. Okay.
Jeremiah 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
That's what we in right now, fishing season. Right now we in that fishing season. That's what fishing is. What fishing for men? Like Yahweh Shah told the disciples, "Follow me, and I shall make you fishers of men." So we fishing. That's why we going so hard with the word, to push the word. We adamant about this word, man. It's all about doing the work of the Lord, serving the Lord, not man. We don't serve man. We serve Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Okay, we reverence men that serve the Lord for their service of serving the Lord. But you ain't supposed to worship. I just want to throw that out there. You don't worship man. You worship Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Okay? That's it. Period. End of story. Okay? But go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
That's what we're doing right now. And we're the only ones that's out here fishing, man. We're the only ones that's out here fishing. How are we fishing? By doing what I'm fishing right now. We fishing right now. When we go out on the camp, we fishing. Okay, go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters.
Them death angels, man. And there is going to come a point where the Lord going to actually use his men, when the time comes, use us to actually, we're going to get our hands on Esau and these nations, and even other wicked Israelites in due time. Go ahead, brother.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock.
Yeah, that's that time, the elect, when they get delivered out of here on them ships, and when the Most High, when Yahweh Shah bring the men of the 144, the 1/3 down out them ships in the new Superman bodies, we're going to have to hunt down Esau, the elites, that they're going to be hiding in their little bomb shelters and space stations. And we're going to actually have to hunt them down and beat the shit out of them and drag them into slavery. That's going to be the fun part. And the other nations, we're going to have to drag them out into slavery. And then as we're moving around, gathering up the nations for slavery, we are going to come across wicked Israelites in these other parts of the world that still don't want to yield. And we're going to have to take them out through the power of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. So his death is coming. Okay? Just like 70 AD, a lot of Israelites got put to death. Okay? When the Romans besieged Jerusalem. Go ahead, brother.
For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face.
Oh man, that's Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. So that links in with that. So the Lord is watching everything, man. He's watching, and all you guys that are wicked as all goddamn hell and doing all this wickedness, even though you claim to be Israelites, but you still got nothing but guile and wickedness in you, the Lord is watching that too, man. Okay? He's watching that too, man. You understand what I'm saying? And that's for these wicked niggas and that's not even in or of the knowledge of the truth. They're done anyway. And right now, man, you got these agent provocateurs pushing all kind of philosophies and all kind of madness is being pushed out, man. But all that's going to get shut down real soon. You know what I'm saying? I mean, was that it? That was the point on that.
Yeah, that was the point of that.
Yeah, but with that, you know what? I'll wrap it up. I made the point through the Spirit of the Lord. Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I'll be back with another impromptu. Shalom.